Minaketanarama Prabhu, you've organised 2 Rath Yatras in the UK this year. Tell us why you've done it and what's been the inspiration.
I did it because I wanted Jagannath to go out on his cart, as usual, every year. And I've studied a lot of the guidelines and laws about COVID-19 over the last few months. And by looking at them, I could work out a way of how we could work with the police and the council and be able to take Jagannath and the holy name out into the public. So I think that's really important. And somehow or other it's happened. Jagannath wanted to go out in Carmarthen and in Glastonbury. So somehow or other it's happened, and I'm really happy that we've had at least 2 Rath Yatras this year.
I mean, I'd say you're a bit of a champion in the Hare Krishna movement this year, because you're the only devotee that's really stuck to their guns and gone out there and organised 2 festivals, which is amazing. What's your personal inspiration behind organising events like this?
Tribhuvanatha Prabhu was a major inspiration in my spiritual life for organising festivals, because I saw him do them for years. In 1989, we were living in Plymouth, and we did the 89 tour of the Southwest. We're doing big halls with lots of people coming. Hare Nam's everyday advertising. And I saw somebody who could pull off a big event and it would attract lots of people. And I remember on the last time I ever saw Tribhuvanatha Prabhu at the manor on Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja, we all queued up to either give him a hug or pay our obeisances. I paid my obeisances to him, and I said, "You've inspired me more than anybody else to do festival preaching." And that's the last time I ever saw him. So yeah, Tribhuvanatha, certainly from his instruction from Prabhupada in 1976 to do festivals, that led him to do festivals, and I saw that as a major way of doing something which would attract everybody to Krishna consciousness.
So Tribhuvanatha left almost 20 years ago now, 20 years next year. So you've been doing the festivals for 20 years, at least. But this is, I think, the 27th Glastonbury Rath Yatra?
Yeah.
And I think you've said you've been doing it for 25 years.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
It was a Prabhupada disciple who lived in Glastonbury at that time, called Chitraketu. He organised the first one. That was much smaller, with a much smaller cart. But then, 2 years later, it started to expand, and it's expanded and expanded. And I mean, I like to think that when I want to do something, my Dridhavrata determination is what keeps me going to follow through on that. My wife calls me stubborn. She says it's stubbornness. But Prabhupada did say that immediately a preacher takes a risk for him, he notices that. So I'm hoping that maybe he's noticed that I try to organise this festival for him. And I mean, I am a risk taker, that is my nature, and I will carry on taking risks for Krishna. And whatever that result of that is, whether it's me getting arrested as an organiser of a festival, or me, catching coronavirus and going back to Godhead or wherever, I'll accept that. So I will carry on taking risks because it's my nature to do that, and I'm not going to change now.
Well, I think from a devotee perspective, it's been amazing that you've organised these 2 Rath Yatras, Carmarthen and Wells and Glastonbury in England. So just to say, on behalf of the devotee community, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.